everybody. Welcome to Judie's Healing Fire and welcome to Curtis, the Creek County Oracle. Thank you for putting your name up. I keep messing up his name. I'm like, I'm going to get this. Thank you for putting that up. And thank you for joining me today. I absolutely adore you. And I'm so happy that you came into my sphere and I love to watch you. And I love it when you can join the channel. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, absolutely. And we are simulcasting. So for those that are joining us via Curtis's channel, please join and like my channel and vice versa. Those that are coming from my channel, please subscribe and like Curtis's as well. We greatly appreciate it. It goes a long way. Even a simple like, which costs you nothing, and absolutely helps us a lot and helps go a long way to helping to keep us here. So we appreciate you very, very much. Today we are going to be answering questions from all you lovely peeps, and it can be personal, political, whatever. We're both open to anything, which is cool. And what we'll do is we'll take, for anybody who would like to make a donation, you get first priority. If you are a moderator, you then get to go next. And then if you're a member of either channel, then you get to go. And then we go to general public. So if you absolutely want to have your question read, please give a donation to either or both. We would appreciate it. So, and I would also have a personal ask. If you have asked a question of a reader, any reader, in the last 72 hours at all, please do not re-ask the same question and allow other people to get their questions in. So if you've already asked a reader that same question, I would reflect on whatever the answer was. So going to say hi to a few people, and then Curtis, since I'm hosting, I'm gonna have you share yourself and your channel here, but I just want to say hi to a few people first. So, hey, Priscilla, how are you? Welcome. And Violet. Hello, Miss Violet Strange. Disruptorsaurus Rex. I love that. That is a fantastic name. And thank you for moderating. We greatly appreciate it. Priscilla, I have noted that you have a question. And Sky High, hello. Thank you very much. And Sue Toffee, hello. Welcome. Haven't seen you in a minute. I'm glad to see you. Viviani. How sweet, Viviani. Thank you for moderating also. And then I would also ask if you could make your questions specific. That would be helpful as well. Asking for a general is, it's like saying I want food, but if you ask for a cheeseburger, you're going to get a cheeseburger. So if you can, please, general what? General, love, money, whatever. What is it? What is it specifically you would like to know? And it's always helpful. And then, as I say, life is a drive-through. When you're going through the drive-through, it's not what spirit is doing to you. In other words, it's not like, what are you going to do to me today? It's more, what are you bringing into your life? What are you going to move forward with in your intentions? So if your questions could also act accordingly as to specific information, that would be helpful. So, all right. So here we go. And now, Curtis, please, if you would tell everybody about your fabulous self and what you do and how to find you. And his information is in the description also. But for those who don't know who you are and what you do, would you like to share with everybody?
Absolutely. I'll share with the class. Well, my name is Curtis in the Creek County Oracle here in Oklahoma. I read out of Energistics as well as on YouTube. I do rune stones, like these pretty little guys right here. My favorite set. I also read Tarot, Oracle, and intuitive reads as well from Spirit. Sometimes the Spirit comes in and talks to me. Sometimes when I adjust my camera, like y'all just seen where it focuses in and out, that's my guides coming in, doing a technical check, call it, or fact checking things. Do all sorts of things. I'm on healing as well.
Nice. Yeah, you're kind of the all around guy. For those of you who don't know who I am, I don't do runes, but I am always fascinated to watch Curtis do runes. You're very good with them, and I love to watch you read them. It's you're always very spot on, so I find it very fascinating, and you make me want to learn runes actually. so so thank you. And if you're not familiar with me, I am also a Reiki master, so do healings and clearings. But I have dowsing rods. I use tarot. I do crystal readings. I can tap into your energy field, kind of let you know what blocks are, things like that. Do oracle cards. I'm more of a fan of tarot cards than oracle cards, but I do occasionally pull out the oracle cards, just depending on what it is we're doing. So kind of do all of the things as well. As I say, it doesn't matter what title you give yourself. We're all basically energy workers, so, and light workers. So
Exactly.
doing what we do, getting through this thing called life, as Prince says or said.
Exactly.
So excellent. And thank you, Viviani. She made a note here. What a good point. Please put your specific questions in all caps if possible. It just makes it easier for us to find, or me to find. Believe it or not, it can be challenging managing the chat and having a conversation and trying to find questions. So appreciate all caps, just help make it visible as well. And please only ask it once, not 3 or 4 times. Like as soon as we see it, we'll start in here for you. So all right, so we'll start off here. Priscilla would love a career reading, please. So we will start off with that. And I'm a big shuffler, so and also trying to manage the chat. So Curtis, if you get done first, go ahead.
All right, sounds good.
All right, and I hope everybody's doing well, and that you're living life and having fun and finding ways to be happy. So I wish that for everyone. All right, let's see. What does Priscilla need to know for work around her career? Oh, also, both Curtis and I do book for private readings as well. So if you'd like a full, complete reading, please contact either or both of us for a reading.
Okay, that makes sense. I was like, curveball read, what's going on here? I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense now.
So Priscilla, I just pulled a few cards for you, and I kind of the theme of the day is you might not be completely happy where you're at. It feels like I got 7 of Swords. So generally that's like a thief in the night. So I don't know who that is. If you're feeling like, people are being energy vampires and taking your energy, or if you're just not happy there, like that job is taking more of you than you would like it to, or it's not giving you what you feel you're worth, or I'm not quite sure what's going on, or people are literally just, taking from you somehow. But this is like you're not feeling whole. Let's put it that way. And the next card that came up was 8 of Cups, which is, yeah, you could stay there and you can be fine, but there are other opportunities out there, and you're kind of keeping your options open. It's an open relationship, if you will. But it looks like if you do that and keep just putting out to the universe of this is what I want, and you're open to to having it come to you and letting the universe do its job and do its work to bring that to you, what's going to make you feel whole and complete, then I think it will work out well for you. Got 7 of Pentacles. So this is you reaping the rewards from your hard work and doing that. Just know that, it does take time to plant the tree and nurture the tree and all that for it to start to bear fruit, but keep your options open. Go through that universal drive-through and just say, hey, this is what I want. This is how I want to feel with my job and my career, and then be open to how it comes to you and take opportunities as they arise. Because right now it feels like there's maybe something toxic going on or something not ideal going on at work that you're not totally happy with. So start really focusing on, this is what I do want. This is the order I'm putting in my universal drive-through, and this is what I expect to happen. And then again, be open to how it shows up. But if you take those opportunities, I think it'll be good for you in the end. So that's what I got. How about you, Curtis?
All right, Priscilla. So runes are basically talking the same thing. They're kind of doing a dual reading right now. So part of it's in your career, part of it's on the energy around you right now. So I'll let you pick up on what's going on. Right now, you're going through a transitional phase. It's got one that's causing a bit of a rebuild in your energy field, which is affecting your workplay, right? It's also starting new beginnings. So the guys, the butterfly rune, Hagalaz, the Tower card moment, with Berkana coming in. So the amazing shift in your energy is starting new beginnings, right? Abundance is coming in with Fehu, my favorite rune of all, with Redu, movement forward with the Chariot card. So Willow is the Sun rune, Sun card. So light and vitality is coming into you on this journey forward, right? Doors are opening up for you in this career path or your energy field. A lot of self-love, self-care coming in with Lagos. But you have to give and give to receive. So give a little bit of your energy, express what you need, and tell the universe, hey, I need this. Give me this. And your career going forward. Now, as for your energy-wise, this card came into play. That threw me off. I'm like, what's going on really deep down? Psychic abilities, acting on visions is destined. I think you had an upgrade hit you out of nowhere. One of those little blind curveballs that come in. Yeah, I had one yesterday. Yep. And stepping stones, take the next step. Simplicity and focus. So breathe, woosah a little bit. You're not going insane. You're not going bipolar, because it feels like there are bipolar energies there. Not saying you're completely bonkers, but just the energy of mood swing kind of thing. It's a natural thing our bodies do. You may get deep upgrades like this. It'll either make you super happy, super mad, or sad, or all the above, like that. So in this case, it feels like you're processing that out. Things are coming to an end. Because after the rain came out also from the Rose deck, this basically means, hey, silver lining, relief, hope, mercy. It's over, acceptance. So basically, where you're supposed to be energy-wise at this moment in time. Career-wise, improvements are on the way. So
there you go.
Yep. Thanks, I'm here for you.
In so many words, pretty much the same thing. So validation on, which I love. That's fantastic. Hey, say hi to Scott, Scorpio Sun Tarot. Hi, Scott. Thank you for being a moderator as well. Good to see you guys. All right. Well, thank you. I hope that was helpful, Priscilla. Thank you for your question and letting us read for you.
Yes.
All right. Next, we're going to go to Aditi. Hello, Aditi. And I forgot to post a question before, so we'll do that now. What do I need to know for my highest good? Please and thank you. All right. Edie, highest and greatest good.
The room's already running away.
What is that there's a cartoon that has, what is that? It has a sunshine, but it's got a face in it. It's like a baby face in it, and it's always giggling. What is that?
Teletubbies.
Oh, is that what it is? I actually never watched that cartoon, but I just know about that sun. That's what I saw for you. That's what I saw for you, Aditi, was that sun. So I got what I saw in my mind was sun and be happy, and then literally I saw that sunshine with the baby giggling in it. So like really focus on your personal happiness and just be happy. Um, honestly, that's all of our job in this world. That's all the universe wants for us, is for us to be happy. And if there are challenges in life, then find ways to be happy, and you'll find that it naturally raises your vibration, which naturally also brings good things to you. So be that happy little sunshine. I'm still going to pull cards, but that's just what came into my mind. So
I love that.
Teletubbies, that's so funny.
Right? Well, Aditi, Berkana's coming out right off the bat. New beginnings are on the horizon for you. A new day is coming for you. You've been doing a lot of work on yourself and been super crazy busy the past couple weeks. You pretty much got this in hand. Othana's coming in saying stability and ancestry work is coming in as well to give you that. My favorite room, Munjo, one of my favorites, I should say, the party room. Hope, harmony, joy coming in. You're stopping old cycles, moving forward, raising your vibrations and your emotions to higher levels as well. Rangos. Yetta is coming in as well. Back up a harvest, but it's also the Wheel of Fortune as well. So it's constantly spinning, constantly changing for you. But this is a season right now of self-love. So don't forget to take care of yourself before you take care of others. You're also releasing a lot of things right now with the Equinox card coming in like it is. Stripping away illusions, seeing through things that no longer serve you, and embracing those things that do serve you, as well as starting something new. So potentially you have either a new career, a new path in front of you, something that's going to bring you more joy and happiness to your life and those around you. So thanks. Let me read for you.
Very good. Aditi. So yeah, very similar. You're kind of saying goodbye to an old life and hello to a new life. I got the Tower card, which is literally all that means. Is, you're letting all the external stuff fall away from you, so that you can step forward. It's like they just showed me a picture of a dog shaking after a bath, and like all the dirt, everything. You know how they just like everything shakes off, and it's clean new start. Is I think why they're showing me that. There's like a clean new start coming. You've been through some challenges, and I got 5 of Swords too with that. So there's basically it's been rough going up into this point, but you're kind of at that point where you're ready, like, deep breath. Okay, this is what we got. I'm stepping forward. Pick up your swords and move forward with that. So that's similar as what Curtis was saying. And then the moon. So the moon is like where the moon to me is there's a lot going on with the moon card whenever I see the moon card. Not only is it's secrets and intuition and emotion and things like that, but it's also there's a lot of dichotomy with the moon card. There's a lot of you think one thing, but is it that way? Do you need to shift your perspective? Do you need to do some internal work to shift that perspective? And one of my favorite things about the moon card is it always shows the wolf and the dog. And that to me is the greatest example of it is a wolf is technically free, but has to fend for itself and find its own food. A dog is technically captive, but gets to sleep on the couch and gets to eat every night. Doesn't have to look for its food. It just gets pretty much, be a couch potato. At least my dog does. So that's like, are you free or are you captive? Are you really captive or are you really free? I mean, that's the thing to really look through is where is the illumination there for you? Where is the thing from inside that you need to pull out in order to step forward and shake off the old and step through in a new, clean new beginning. And then I kind of asked, a clarifier card, and I got the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is about what choices do you have to make to step forward in the light. One wand is lessons from the past. The new wand or the other wand is what are you going to create with your new future and step forward. So all of it kind of speaks to a new beginning and stepping forward, but releasing the old to step forth in the new. So hopefully that makes sense for you, and be that happy and just be happy. They're saying it again, just be happy. Find ways to be happy, because that raises your vibration, which brings more things that are new and wonderful to you when you find ways to be happy. So hopefully that makes sense. Thank you for letting us read for you. Gonna say hello to a few more people here. Hi, I think I said hi to Sky High, but I'm gonna say hello again. Zora Jimenez, hello, welcome, and Bree, hello, good to see you. Name, yeah. So hello, thanks for stopping in. Okay, Sky. Oh, yes, because Sky has a question. We have the question here. First, though, sorry, Sky High, you're going to go second here. So we have another moderator that has a question. So that's Disruptorsaurus Rex, which I think is one of the most fabulous names ever. I love that. That's fantastic. So I get great joy out of creativity. So Rex says they need a read around me and Psych Ward Girl. I'm assuming that's another person in their life. Seems like true potential. Okay, so it's a love reading. But I've had Curtis say a while back, I really should stay away, but we've talked a lot and very, very open. Anything on this potential? First of all, Disruptorsaurus Rex. I'm going to put out there that we all have lessons to learn. So the universe may be presenting this to you so you can learn these lessons. So there's that. If you got a reading that said stay away, would be to protect you from certain things, possibly. And if you're like, nope, this seems like a great idea, then that tells me there's something to be learned here. So always trust your own intuition, but we will do a reading on that as well. Also, we're just readers, don't depend on us to make your life choices. You have to use your own intuition and guidance for that. But that being said, we will do a reading for you. Do a love reading for you. I love your nicknames though. On Psych Ward Girl. Sounds like a superhero. Psych Ward Girl.
That actually describes you pretty well.
Nice. Okay. It sounds like such a cartoon. Disruptorsaurus Rex and Psych Ward Girl.
Okay. I just got like two superhero icons in my head at the same time. Like a dynamic duo kind of thing.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. Like, this has got to be like a new Marvel movie or something. Excuse me. All right, I'll shut up so we can focus. Takes very little for me to entertain myself. I live alone. So
nothing.
Focusing.
Yeah, okay.
I'm asking my guides. Tell us about Psych Ward Girl. And Disruptorsaurus Rex. Okay.
Oh,
my guides have an interesting sense of humor as well. So it doesn't, yeah. Anyway, again, I'm squirreling. I'll shut up.
I do too, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. So, Jesse, it looks like there is a time right now for this to happen. There is potential now. So between when I last read for you and now, Hagalaz is coming in, the Tower card. Tower rune, as we say. So this is telling me you've been through that rebuild, that personal restructure of yourself. Algiz is coming out also. Algiz is that shield, that protecting your energies in your space right now. Okay, you're still going through that healing cycle of what you've just got going through. Word is coming in saying that there is infinite possibilities here now, but you're also coming into yourself as well, learning who you are again. This could transform into a beautiful relationship. If our beauty peacock, welcome in. Yes, questions are open. But Jesse, just remember you're still going through a healing cycle. Okay, one that doesn't bring you some vitality and inspiration at the end, and also open up your gifts a little bit more than they are now. Just don't be too hard on yourself right now. I'm getting 3 more cards coming in. These are kind of stingy. I got disappointment coming in from the Angels Tarot, or Angels Oracle. Now, every plan unfolds as expected, and sometimes the outcome brings disappointment. Resist the pull of negative emotions and instead reflect on the lessons that are being offered. Okay. Next one up is empathy. Empathy does not excuse, it expands your vision to see as the divine sees. Listen from the heart, not the wound, and you will shift from judgment to understanding. Next one I have vanity. Free yourself from the need for validation. You are infinitely more than limiting your story to your ego. And that's a lot of it coming from your past in here. The next one is feminine energy. When I saw this card on my guides instantly said, yeah, not her, the other her. So this one is saying things coming to you in good ways. The feminine divine stepping in. You're coming out of the heartache into a new day. And the last card I got for you is sacred space. Claim your ground. Claim your soul. As you are ready now, it feels like. Just take it slow, and things will evolve as they should, naturally. Okay? And that's what I got for you. Thanks, let me read for you.
Hold on. I'm writing words that I'm getting just so I don't forget to say them. So the first thing I saw was, I don't have anything that is a good representation of that. Like, you know how baby toys have those little link things that they have a little opening where you can clip them on something, right? So I saw like,
Yes.
let me see if I can draw it. I'm not an artist.
Carabiners?
Basically, okay, again, not an artist, but it's like a link, but there's a gap in it, right? Mm-hmm. So that's what they showed me is kind of you. There's a gap there, and I'm going to come back to that in a minute. And this is not a bad thing, by the way. I'm just that's the picture I saw. And then I'm going to read my cards for you, and then I'm going to give you the words that they had on regarding this in a second. So I've sat there and shuffled my cards quite a bit, and I got this again. So you're going to have some decisions to make, and really what it comes down to is, have you learned lessons from the past? And how are you going to use those lessons to guide your path forward into the light? Okay. This also is going to come back around to that carabiner thing, the link, the open link. But I did get potential. Like I feel like you're going to want to make this something like there's good potential. You're going to want this person around for a long time. Okay. There is potential for a good life. I got 9 of Pentacles, which means you're gonna, basically you're feathering your nest just fine. You've created the gilded cage around you. You've fulfilled. You've got basically everything you want in life. There is a warning that I have that I'm gonna put up there first, but this is more for your personal growth. Okay, so just hold tight to that. But there is potential for a lot of good things here. Then I got King of Pentacles, which again, now pentacles are anything of this earth, not just money, but anything of this earth. So all the things you look around you, anything that is on this earth, the pencil sitting next to you is still a pentacle. It's anything of this earth. It's politics, it's medicine, it's financial, it's resources, it's abundance, it's the house you live in, it's everything that we need in this 3D world. Well, King of Pentacles showing up is that there is great potential to have everything, basically everything you want in life, and feel very fulfilled from this standpoint. The King of Pentacles knows how to be fulfilled, and therefore is very balanced energy because he trusts the process of what's going on. Right? He's very well connected. He's very grounded. Pentacle is earth energy, and he trusts the process to know that he's going to be provided for. And then I pulled a clarifier card, and I got Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning. Okay, so here we go. So all of that, yes, there's great potential here for good things moving forward. And I hesitate using the word red flag. That's because that sounds negative, and I don't mean this negatively. The cautionary tale I would throw out on this is we all have this gaps in our being because we're on Earth school and there's things we need to learn. This gap are lessons that still have yet to be learned. We never stop learning until we die. Once we cross over into spirit realm, then our work here is done. But as long as we're here, we always have something that needs to be learned. Okay, so that's that. Lessons from the past that can help guide you forward into what you're creating and manifesting into your future are boundaries. And also, the cautionary tale is for both of you, but I'm only going to speak to you because the other person isn't here. To you specifically, do not count on anyone else to make you feel whole and complete. You are the only one that can make you feel whole and complete. You should be two individuals that are independently whole and complete, and you complement each other. You complement each other well, right? But if one person does A or B or C, it shouldn't have an effect on you feeling whole and complete. They make their choices, you make your choices. Your role in this is, what are your boundaries of what is okay and what is not okay, right? So this is okay as long as this makes me happy. If and when things happen, because life be lifing, if and when things happen that make you unhappy, it's your job to communicate that and make sure the other person is on board, or they're not, right? And you make appropriate choices. But boundaries are essential in making sure that you fully understand you're the only one responsible for your happiness, and they are the only one responsible for their happiness. Hopefully you guys agree on what happiness looks like. There may be times when you don't, and you guys can talk it out or, figure that out. But that's the cautionary tale I have, is don't try to fill each other's gaps. Know that you're the only one responsible for filling your own gap and learning your own life lessons. And boundaries are essential. So that's the big cautionary tale I have. But it does sound like that as long as you guys are mindful of that, and that you both agree to that concept, that there is potential for a good life moving forward. And I do think there is going to be a new beginning for you. So hopefully that makes sense. And thank you for letting us read for you. And Curdles, he calls you Curdles.
Yeah.
Aw, it's kind of cute and also gross at the same time.
I love that. That's adorable.
I can appreciate that. I like that. Okay, who is she doing? I zoned out. HBJ. Okay, yeah, I was reading a question on Disruptorsaurus Rex. That's what we were reading on. Okay, yeah. Thanks, Disruptorsaurus Rex. Appreciate you. Thanks for letting us read. Okay, and next is Sky High. Okay,
And
I
we
got
have
2 from Sky High here. Hold on here. Well, I'm going to put them both up. So first we got from Sky High, please get a message from Spirit regarding anything they want me to know right now. And then I think more specifically, they said, I'm facing a lot of delays and things are not working out in my way. I feel stuck. What lessons is the universe teaching me right now? Thank you. I have answers to that, but we can give you a reading and then some bits of words of wisdom. Sutafi says, yes, he is Curdle.
True.
You're welcome, Disruptorsaurus Rex. And part of the answer to this, Sky High, is I'm going to do a little shameless self-promotion on this. I have a new series I've started, which Curtis and I just recorded on one today. It's called the High Vibe Tribe, and it addresses things just like this. It's a series. It's a recorded series that I post every Wednesday. Different panel of light workers, and we all give information based on things such as this question that you're asking about, and how you as an individual can continue to raise your vibration. So if you guys can, check out High Vibe Tribe series that is under the video section on my page. So but we will do a reading for you, Sky High, as well. So okay, Cheryl, I got you. Okay. I can start shuffling.
Hey, Cheryl, have a safe trip. I'll email you later today. Okay.
I always get images and words, and I have to write them down or I forget them. So I have some for you too, Sky High.
All right, Sky High. So it looks like you're on basically, it feels like a journey of renewal. Things changing, shifting around in your life, energy-wise, career-wise as well. The sun is coming in saying this is a new transition for you, but it's taking its time. It's one of those things of like, be patient and things will work out. I do feel that stagnant energy you're talking about, but everything will be okay. Everything's working as it should be right now. Just use your judgment calls right now to see what is analyze things. Right now, it's Spirit's way of saying, hey, you got some stuff you need to work on. Continue doing your daily work, but also do a little bit of extracurricular. So, like some shadow work, do things that's for your greater good right now. Doors are opening up for you. So, either you're thinking about changing careers or something else is in the works. There's a shift coming in. Not a bad one, though. This is one that's going to provide a lot of possibilities for you. And I mean in cycles, like wham, bam, bam, bam kind of thing. But also fuel your own personal self. And it's time for you to be a selfless instead of selfish. I'm not saying you're selfish at all, but there's a difference between the two. Being selfful, or where's English? Selfless is filling your own coffers first. Filling your own canisters with milk before you give it to the neighbors. Make sure you have enough sugar before you hand it to the neighbors. That kind of thing. In the end, you have the breathing rose coming in, heart healing, emotions, connections, time eases. So this moment in time, it feels like there's a lot of heaviness around the heart space, which I'm feeling from you right now, a lot of anxieties. That is like stress from work, daily life. Everything is laying on you heavily right now. Everything will be over soon. It'll all pass. It's just a rainstorm coming through. Okay? You do have a lot of things coming in for you. Harmony and balance is coming in with the sanctuary. joy and contentment coming in as well. Oh, I can tell. There's a lot of anxiety there. It's like almost like a cat in a room full of rocking chairs is the phrase I'm hearing. Like, oh my God, what am I doing? Where do I need to go? I mean, how to hold this together? It feels like that. Totally get that. But you're moving into balance, my dear. Okay? You're moving into balance. A couple of crystals I'm being shown to tell you about. Quartz is one you should have, and obsidian. I get that. I totally understand that. I mean, it feels like you're playing. I heard the phrase playing catch up. You're playing tag. And from what my guides are telling me, what your angels are coming forth and saying, they're saying, breathe, woosah, you're right where you're supposed to be at this moment in time. Okay? Things are happening in the background. Spirit is working in the background for you. So right now, it's merely like you heard the phrase Jesus took the wheel. Well, Spirit's taking the wheel for you. Okay, it's doing that work in the background for you to lift you up, elevate you. So you're right where you're supposed to be at this moment in time. Okay, just take some time for yourself, breathe, have a spa day, get your nails done, get your hair done. Just zen, do something for you for once. Okay, and that's all I got for you. Thanks. Let me read for you.
Hey, Old Windwalker, I got your questions here. Okay. Sky High. So they had I was getting a lot of information coming through my brain. So I will go over that, but I do want to show you what I pulled in cards for you also. So I got the Page of Swords. So, but with this, so pages are new beginnings, and swords are it's truth. They're words. They're your mind. They're connection to spirit. They're like, it's all air energy. So if you think of things you can't grab a hold of, that's air, right? Your thoughts are air. But the thing is thoughts become things. So swords become pentacles, right? If you think of it that way. So, but I also get you are in your mind a lot and can kind of get in your own way. And so a little focus on how to manifest and move yourself forward. But I have more information on that in just a second as well. I also got Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups, basically, I love me a queen card. Queens are nurturers. They're internal energy. They take care of themselves. They take care of anything and everyone they care about. The Queen of Cups, she's a queen. She's got everything she could have in her life, but she's looking out the window like, I'm not feeling whole. I want more. There's more out this window. I want more of that. I'm not whole. They're also very empathic because cups are emotions. But notice that the cup she's holding is glowing there. Those are her own secrets. Those are things that you may or may not know about, right? So not everybody needs to know your business. I've found that often when you're trying to manifest new things, you don't necessarily need to tell anybody, because then you're going to get all the naysayers telling you why you shouldn't do things. Like every time I camp and I hike by myself. Every time I tell people I'm going camping, without fail, people tell me all the ways I'm going to die. Without fail. Every single time. Oh, do this so you don't. Oh, do this so you don't fall off a cliff. Oh, do this so your car doesn't die in the middle of the road and a stranger picks you up and kills you. I mean, like, serious. Leave boots outside your tent so somebody doesn't come and break into your tent. I mean, like, honest to God, everybody. And I understand it's coming from a place of caring, but if I really bought into that energy, I'd be dead by now. Which is like, my most likely way to die, I'll probably see a mountain lion and I'll be like, here, kitty, I'll be like, yeah, lunch. So, but people are always there. And I think for the most part, they do it out of trying to care, but they're going to tell you all the ways that things are going to go wrong. you don't necessarily need to tell people what you're planning or what you're manifesting or what you're working towards. Just do your thing and work on your own energy, work on your own vibration, and then you can tell them after it's happened, right? You can say, great, this is what I just manifested and brought into my life. It's already done. You don't have to tell me how it's not going to work, right? So, people are on a need to know basis with your secrets. They don't always need to know. So just be aware of that. But I did also pull the sun card, which is great. The sun card is fantastic. It's illumination. It's light coming in. It's a yes card. It's a, forward motion card. And then I pulled a clarifier and I got 3 of cups, which is yay. Life is things are going to work out. It's going to be fine. You're going to be happy. Now, this is what I heard before I pulled cards. So first of all, they're saying this is your time to rest and breathe before your journey. Take the time out and revel in the peace. Revel in your opportunity to manifest. Revel in the opportunity to be very clear with the universe. This is how I want to feel. I want to feel at peace. I want to be happy. I want to feel fulfilled. And then your job is to allow the universe to do it however it needs to be done and let it happen. Just allow it in. But when they said rest before the big journey, they literally showed me the wagon train on the Oregon Trail. And then they're like, remember when you did that in 4th grade, you died of dysentery? And that was this. Everybody going, yeah, but this is how you can die. It's like, yeah, but not everybody died. So, no. And if you do part of your life plan, whatever, just like take the journey, take the excitement, be as prepared as possible, but allow the universe to bring you the good things. Allow the universe to bring you light moving forward. They're going to show you have opportunities and things that are going to be presented to you soon, is what I'm feeling. But right now, I don't know if you've ever had a baby. When I have had 2, I've given birth to 2. Let me put it that way. I've given birth to 2, and every time they're like, "Oh my God, get your sleep in now, because as soon as that baby's born, you're never going to sleep again." Right? People always tell you all the bad things that are going to happen. Yeah, you're a permanently exhausted pigeon, but I was also happy to have my baby. So it's rest now. I'm going to be one of those people. Rest now and enjoy the peace, because you're going to be moving forward at a fast pace soon, and it's going to be magnificent. It's going to be fabulous. Keep focused on that, but let the universe do its work in its timing, not yours. And just know that it's going to provide this wonderful life that you expect. Again, go through the drive-through, place your universe order, and know that they're going to deliver when you get to the pickup window.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I hope that helps, and thank you for letting us read for you. So, okay. Hold on here 1 second. And oh, did you have something?
Basically, what this one little card keeps screaming at me to tell you. So it attracts your tribe. Decide your vibe.
Mm-hmm.
It attracts your tribe.
Yeah.
So stay calm, carry on, because I just got heard in my head.
Cheryl, I just saw that you're moving to Hillsboro. I live in Hillsboro, so yeah, we'll have to connect, girlfriend. Very cool. Awesome. Okay. And Bree, you live in the area too. Very cool. Hi guys. All right. I'm noting more questions, so give me just a minute. Coffee says, "Oh my God, Judie, all the ways. Are there bears?" Yes, there are bears here. There's bears, coyotes, mountain lions, snakes. There's all kinds of things that would probably eat me for lunch if I let them.
All the above. I think the cougar would be the one I'd be afraid of the most, the mountain lion.
Yeah, coyotes will actually hunt you. The whole pack will hunt you if you are not careful. So yeah, but I also camp where I camp where there's people. They don't like people, so they generally stay away. So anyway, again, I could die driving to work too. So you like whatever. I figure if I go, it's on my life path, and I'm not going to sweat it. So there you go.
You just sound like you're weird. That's my spirit's like saying, yeah, she's got a point.
It's like we can't be so afraid of dying that we forget to live life. And also, from my perspective, dying is the reward. So, and not that I'm going to make it happen before, it should, but it's like I'm not afraid of dying because I'm connected to spirit all the time anyway. I am not afraid of being non-physical. That doesn't scare me. So it's like, okay, if it happens, then that was my life path. Cool. I mean, I could move on.
Exactly.
Whatever. That was a weird way for my soul to choose to go, but I guess whatevs. Okay. Let's see here. Cheryl. Working through some medical issues on my way to Portland today. Woo, Portland. Just dropping by to say hello. Sorry, I thought I saw a question in that. Apparently not. Hi.
I did too. I was like, hi. Have a safe journey.
Yes. Yeah. See you when you get here. Yeah, I literally work downtown and I live in Hillsborough. So there you go.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, and Old Windwalker. What am I not seeing that I need to be aware of? Well, let us find out. No, command the universe that you will have a safe flight.
Exactly.
Put in your drive-through order. Say, I'm excited to fly in Portland. It's going to be a smooth and wonderful flight. Thank you for bringing this to me. And just, like I said, put in your drive-through order and make it so.
Yep.
And then allow it to happen.
That, by the way.
You what?
I have a totally new mantra that I've adapted off one of my cards. It says, I cannot afford negativity.
Oh, I like that.
So using that from now on.
I like that.
Okay. That's interesting. So Sherry, my dearest, you're going through a lot of stuff right now, but you got healing coming in, a lot of insight as well. So something going on, either between work or home, whatever it is coming in drastically, and it'll be like instantly like, oh my god, that's awesome, totally got this. So you're journeying forward and releasing things, letting things go, progressing to new beginnings for yourself. It's coming in also. So you have a cycle of, it feels like things are ending for you and beginning at the same time. Not so much in you losing your job, it's just like a restructure event, feels like. Volcano is coming in. So relationships express, don't stagnate. So speak your truths in love, filtered always, love and light. If something bothers you, speak up like, hey, this isn't really driving with me. Can we negotiate something else? Next up is scrying. Trust your visions. Intuition, plant seeds. So, and this one here is like trust your gut. I mentioned before you said you don't feel like you have a gift. We all have that gift of intuition, that little voice in the back of our head that speaks up. Like, this smells weird. This feels off. I don't like this feeling. These walls are too close. That's your intuition speaking, like, hey, this isn't right. Something's not right here. We need to get things going in a better direction. There is a silver lining, however, coming in. Hope, relief, mercy. It's over, and acceptance. So, and the acceptance part of this stuck out to me the most is you're right where you're supposed to be at this moment in time. You're doing everything you can and are supposed to be doing. Relief is on the way as well, I hear. And a lot of hope in there as well. There is a silver lining also. Remember, every storm has a rainbow at the end. You just gotta wait for the rainbow to come out. And the final thing I got for you is the second bloom, a second chance. It's never too late, and there are new possibilities on the horizon for you, my dear. So you totally got this. You just gotta bear with it. So what you're not seeing, from what I'm getting and picking up from Spirit, is be patient and just decompress a little bit. Have a de-stress. Have that woosah day. Even if you feel like it's not attainable, manifest that. Tell the universe, I need a break today. Come on now. And either it'll make, one or two things will either happen. One, it'll make you stay at home, or two, your car won't start. One of the two. Hopefully the car won't start. That way you can have a legitimate excuse not to go to work that day. So, thanks. Let me read it for you, my dear. Appreciate you.
Hey, old Windwalker. Yeah, very, as usual, very similar to what Curtis pulled here. I got 5 of Pentacles, which that is just exactly what Curtis was talking about, which is you feel like you need some more, whether it's more peace, more money, more resources, more like there's some, you're not feeling whole and you're feeling like you need some more. And I also got the High Priestess, which is trust your intuition, trust your connection to spirit, which is really interesting because the message I got before I pulled cards was trust in yourself. So really our intuition is our internal spirit. It's our internal connection to spirit, right? We are spirit. We are connected to spirit. Your higher self is the same thing as your internal spirit. It's the same thing. We are the same thing. There's just a physical and a non-physical part of us. So trust in yourself, trust in your own intuition, because they're telling me you're far more intuitive than you're giving yourself credit for, and to trust yourself and trust that you will be guided in the direction that is for your highest and greatest good. Your guides don't lead you down a path just to laugh at you. They don't go, oh, ha, let's see if she jumps off that bridge. That's not what they're doing. that is not what they're doing. So trust that they're leading you towards a path of highest and greatest good. Trust in that process and try to focus on what would be the highest and greatest good out of this situation. What would be the reason for this? But trust your intuition as you navigate through this thing we call life, right? And then I got, again, 5 of Swords, which is, it's been there have been some rough patches in this journey, and there have been some casualties in this war, and you're having to, in this personal war that you're going through, and you're having to pick up your swords and continue to move forward. You're having to pick up, what you've got left, the resources you have left, and step forward in life. But they're also very clearly saying, you're very capable of this too. And then I pulled a clarifier card and I got Queen of Wands, which is the absolute, you are fully capable of this. So wands, literally think of having a magic wand. That's what this is. Wands are your intuition, your intention, your desire. They're a fire sign, which is your passion and your emotion towards this. Your emotion is what makes your intentions come to life. So this is Queen of Wands. You are creating the life you want that is best for you, the people you love, anything you care about. you are able to manifest whatever you want, and you are the Queen of Wands in your life. So you absolutely have the power. You have the magic wand to, again, go through the drive-through and say, make it so. And that this is going to happen. The picture they showed me before I pulled cards was a meadow and then some trees in a distance, but there was a path to the trees. And I tried asking, is this seeing the forest through the trees? And they said, no, that this was a path to the trees. Right now you're having to walk along the meadow, and it might be a little tiring, but you're fully capable of walking along this path, but you're going towards the trees. And the symbolism of being immersed in the trees is a time of healing and of being able to breathe and renewal. So you're on your journey to the trees where you will be able to rest and have some time for renewal and healing. So that's the picture they showed me. And Curtis actually said that you need a break and to trust your intuition. That's literally what these two cards are. And this is basically the trees that I saw, which is right now you're on this journey, and you're heading towards the time of renewal and healing. So I think just a little bit more to go, because in the picture they showed me, it wasn't too much farther and you would reach the trees. So like you could see them there. It was just a matter of continuing on just a little bit, and you'll have a time of reprieve to be able to rest and heal. Trust yourself. Trust that Spirit is going to guide your feet and your mind and your heart towards your highest and greatest good, but also know that you get to command and manifest what you want. Just focus again on how you're going to feel when you get these things, and then try to find anything you can that's in your current place that has that same feeling. So if you're like, oh, when this happens, I'll feel happy. Great. What's your current life? What are things in your current life that make you feel happy? That sets you at that same vibration. And once you match the vibration, then it can come to you. So we talk about that. We're talking about that today on High Vibe Tribe. So anyway, thank you for letting us read for you, and good luck on your journey to the trees. Now I'm hearing Buzz Lightyear, to the trees and beyond.
Oh, Lord. I love how the squirrel mind does that.
To the trees and beyond. Okay. Aunt B. Aunt B, we have, will I find my new doctor before my meds run out, and will his lawsuit against it, and maybe win a lawsuit against a doctor that broke the law, that didn't follow the state or federal guidelines to help him stop hurting others, and I can use the money because he cost me and others pain and suffering. So basically you want to know, are you going to find a new doctor, and the second question is, are you going to win the lawsuit? We are not lawyers. We are not doctors. And we are not psychologists. So take all of this with a grain of salt for entertainment and spiritual purposes only. But the first thing I heard, and I hope you take this with the love and light intention that it comes through as, but the message that came through immediately is, you need to stop being the victim. And I mean in your energy. I don't mean what's happening to you as far as, doctors and medications, but you need to work on, in your energy, stop being the victim and allowing life to happen to you. And it continues to happen because you're allowing it to happen. And you're allowing it to happen because that's where everything is vibrating at. So what they're saying is to work towards, and I know there's a reality of things hurting. I get it. I'm a very broken body as well. I get it. But I've just from my own life lessons, what I've learned is I feel better when I focus on my drive through order to the universe is to have a body that doesn't hurt as much anymore, that feels good, that I'm happy with. And naturally, things are starting to crop up of these are stretches you could do, or these are things you can do to alleviate this, or this is a doctor you might want to go see, or things like that. So thank you for giving me a whole and complete body, basically, things like that. But instead of being instead of going through the drive-through and asking, what is the universe going to give me today? What kind of crap is it going to hand me at the drive-through window? You want to go through the drive-through and place your order. And instead of just taking what's given to you, you're going to direct it and place your order. So be the queen of wands and direct it to happen. So if you stay in the victim mindset of what are you going to do to me, and are you going to be able to give me these things, then it may continue to be as it has been. If you change your energy to I am going to find somebody who's going to help alleviate the pain and suffering I have in my life. I am going to I am going to find somebody that's going to be able to help coach me or guide me towards a whole body. I am going to, this is what's going to happen. I'm putting in my drive-through order. This is what's going to happen. And you need to fully expect that it's going to happen, and then focus on how you're going to feel when it does happen, and stay focused in that energy. And if you're focused on revenge, which is the lawsuit, and which I get, then that also is you're counting on the pain and suffering of them to heal your pain and suffering. Let me put it that way. So instead of counting on that to alleviate your pain and suffering, or prevent them from other people's pain and suffering, you can't control whether other people feel pain and suffering. You can't control what other people's vibrations are at, just as I can't control where your vibration is at. But what you can do is say that, I'm looking forward to there being justice in this world. And justice to me is a balancing of energies. And if things are off balance, I'm looking forward to the balance reoccurring and people not being hurt. And, so it's the same thing, but it's a shift. I don't know if that makes any sense. But to put forward to, we want safety for all. We want balance for all. And that's what you're putting forward in your energy. So if you can, try to direct that energy instead of being the victim and allowing whatever energy wants to come at you, because that is opening yourself up to anything being thrown at you when you do that. And I hope that makes sense. I don't know if it does, but I'm still going to pull cards on it. But that's the message that immediately came through on that. So we'll still pull cards. Yeah, Bree has a good point here too. It says that's what I had to do, change my way of thinking. I was so angry after I got sick, then bad things kept happening to me. I had to learn to accept it. And it's not even accepting sickness, it's more directing the universe of demanding wellness. Right? It's when you know what you don't want, you know equally what you do want. Whatever you put your energy into, you're going to get more of it. So if you're putting your energy into, I want this lawsuit so you'll feel pain, and I want, the pain that you gave me, and I want a doctor to give me drugs so I don't feel pain, and everything is centered around pain, versus I want to be shown, I want people to come into my sphere that help me feel wellness and peace and happiness. And I want balance, right? It's a very different energy. So it's about making that shift. It's the same potential outcome for what you're hoping, but it's a different energy shift that helps manifest it, if that makes any sense, I hope. And Aunt B says, I don't stand up for myself. I need to learn not to let people run me over and have to get healthy. Thank you for being not focused on suing, but finding a helpful doctor first. Yes, exactly. And also I would change verbiage into, instead of saying I don't stand up for myself, maybe switch to, up until now, I haven't done the best job of putting myself first, but now I am the Queen of Wands, and I shall put myself first, and I shall bring people into my life that will help me feel whole and happy. Things like that. But, I used to do this, but now this is who I am, and just own that energy and direct it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I'll shut up so we can draw cards. Go for it, Curtis.
All right. So I got a partial picture of what has happened, because I did a general read over the energy of the situation as a whole, not picking it apart. That's how the runes work on this. So a part of this is there is a struggle coming in. The health is the issue. That's the main key in this. Is Orus's shining for me right now. That's the healing rune to get over things, the strength to get through this. There is a shift coming in, but it's also bringing about a destabilization, so to speak, in the hearth. So that basically is telling me that this has been a long time struggle that may not end as quickly as you hope, but things will be better. My glass is coming in with the Tower card moment. That basically is saying, yeah, you're going through a lot, but you're rebuilding. Longos is coming in saying, slow down, heal yourself, and decompress a little bit. Part of those coming in the way it is saying it is taxing on you and weighing you down even more. So it feels like a spiral effect, a snowball effect of things happening. The rest also, however, is saying you're taking action decisively to remove these actions, to get over this, to get through this. Now, Denise is saying that there's willpower coming in, as is Woundjo saying hope and harmony is coming in. But you have to put the insight in, because the insight is going out instead of coming into this situation. So it feels like there's a lot of back and forth between you and someone else on what to do next. Emotions are coming in super raw, but you do have another position coming in the works, it looks like. They will help you on this and change things over, get things situated around the way the way the runes are falling. But you have to be willing to accept the help. It may be changing medicines. It may be changing your habits. The reason I'm saying this is Tewaz is coming in saying judgment call. Use it for your greater good, not for what feels good. Yada is coming in. Cycles of healing coming in, and new beginnings. In the background, Spirit is hearing you abundantly clear on this journey forward, but there is an exchange of give and take on this. So you may have to give up something to receive the good things, to receive the bounty again. Wherever that's coming in, which is fate, infinite possibilities right now, because the future is unclear to us all. But at this moment in time, take it slow and steady with Isa. There will be a slight delay, but not a big one. But I've been pulled for to roll on this, just to make sure I was getting the right message. I got the Two of Cups energy reverse. Upright, friends coming in. Reversed, kind of pushing them back a little bit. You're afraid of getting hurt again. Strength card coming in reversed. Struggling through a lot of stuff. A lot of that weighing you down also. That train of thought of, oh my God, this is happening to me. I need to get over this. I need to get through this. You're getting through this. Your body is trying to repair itself, and a lot of the pain is making you slow down because of the hurt. That's how our body lets us know something's wrong, is by the pains. And again, I'm not a doctor, but what Spirit is telling me. Wheel of Fortune is coming in for you upright. So your luck is changing around. But I did get the Queen of Spheres reversed. Normally I would mean being selfish. In this case, it means fill your own cups first before moving on. So take care of yourself first right now, my dear. You're going through a lot. I get that. I'm sorry for that for you. But slow down a little bit. It feels like you're pushing yourself more than you should be. So slow down a little bit and just breathe. Your stomach can't really do weird. That's Spirit's like, yeah, a little bit. But have that a day for yourself. You just breathe, be on B, be at home, lock the door, turn the TV on, and just veg out. every other day if you have to. Just get that healing back up. That's all I got for you, my dear. Love and light.
So the cards I pulled for you, Aunt B, again, matched what Curtis pulled. Knight of Pentacles. Which quite literally is slow and steady progress. That's exactly what this means. So, I get that there's a desire for this to happen overnight, but the lesson here is not, is that the physical challenges are making you take they're giving you the time for the mental progress that you need to make along through the way. Right. The physical stuff would go away if the mental would catch up with it. And there's a lot of lessons that you're in the process of learning right now. So slow and steady progress. Allow the universe to do what it needs to do and allow things to come in the way that they're going to show themselves. But you do have to allow it. Things are coming your way. Also got 8 of Cups, which is you're looking for a new opportunity, which kind of a duh because you've said that. I'm looking for a new doctor, but also you do have, you've had fulfillment, you've had emotional fulfillment, some cups spilt, some cups standing, but you're like, yeah, not feeling whole. There's new opportunities out there, but also keep in mind, he's faced towards the moon, and the moon is your intuition as well. So trust your intuition. Accept the cups that are standing as well. They're not a total loss. You haven't had a total loss here. So, because of this contrast, you know what you don't want. Therefore, you know what you do want. And that's what we're focused on is you're putting in your drive-through order. This is what is coming to me. Trust the intuition to guide you appropriately. And then I have words that came through on me too with this, but I'll get to that in a minute. And then I got Page of Pentacles. This tells me, Pentacles again can be medical. So new beginning, new doctor, new, I don't know if new medicine, but a new plan. Be open to it. Be open to looking inward. Be open to changing some things in your life in order for life to get better, right? Some of the physical might be manifested from the life you're living, that you've just been holding on to that energy so long that it's manifested in your body. So there could be some inner work that needs to be done to help release some of this stuff. And I did get the Death card, and this isn't that you're going to die, it's that it's a new beginning. So difference between Tower card and the Death card. The Tower card is generally all the external stuff falls apart around you to allow you to move forward. Yes, exactly. Yep, exactly. New beginning, new medical. We got the same information essentially. This is having to let go of things like on your inside so that you can move forward into your new beginning. So there's definitely some work that needs to be done on the mental, energetic, emotional level so that you can get the healing that you want on the physical level. Perhaps look at a naturopath if you're able to, an acupuncture if you're able to balance your energies, and look at naturopaths tend to look at finding the root cause instead of just treating the symptom like medical doctors do, Western medical doctors do. So be open to that. And before you put up I can't afford that, I can't do this, I can't do that, you just put a stop to it as soon as you did that. So, because I can almost hear you doing that. So be open to receiving those things coming in, and be open to those things working out however they need to. For what the picture they showed me was a boat. I don't know if you're familiar with boats or not. We were a boating family, so I'm very familiar with boats. But they said that it's about balance. When you know how the whole of a boat works, the whole is like our skeleton. It starts at a point and it goes out, right? And then it sets in water. But a boat can take on water through various means, and there's a bilge pump for that. What happens is you can get off keel, off kilter, off balance when you're taking on things that you shouldn't take on. When your boat starts taking on water, the bilge pump gets rid of the water. to put you back into balance. Because if you start noticing that your boat is listing one way or another, or it's off balance, not a good thing. You need to turn on the bilge pump, get rid of the water so you can get back on balance. That's kind of this that is showing up. There's things you need to get rid of to get back into balance. Some things need to change to get back into balance. They're saying that you need to empty your bilge pump so you can stop listing to the side of your boat. And then that's when they said, possibly think about a naturopath or acupuncture as a way to help on other levels, not just Western medicine as well. So hopefully that helps. And good luck to you, my dear. And thank you for letting us read for you.
Yes, that's indeed.
All right. Hold on here 1 second. My computer's not wanting to respond. Okay. Here we go. Gretchen. And then we're gonna cut off questions also because I have another show to go to after this.
Sounds good.
So, and I'm sure Curtis has a life out. So, but Gretchen, how do I disconnect computers without creating enemies? Oh, hey, Jan, Silky Still. She's like, I'm hitchhiking across the channels. All right. Okay. So how do you and I do have mindset information for you, Gretchen, but we're going to pull cards as well.
Well, that's rather blunt runes.
Yeah, that's the first message I got was like, oh, all right.
Yeah, exactly. Like, well, I have to cry. Okay. So, literally, Gretchen, I literally got 7 runes fell out. Oh, the rest of them. The first one that came out right off the bat is Languos, which is self-love, self-care, spa day rune. Okay. This is the one that gives the meaning to this, the power rune in this case. So keep this in mind. This whole reading is for self-love, self-care. Your relationships you're going through right now are of action, things decisively done to benefit you as well. But you have also someone else coming in. This is going to give you that willpower to let things go in your own defense, to protect yourself. And verbiage, communication. So that being said, relationships you have right now with your neighbors, you can still have them, but set boundaries. Set that shield up. Like, you're going to drive that stake in the ground, but like, look, across this side, we're talking about rainbows and unicorns. On that side of the place, you can gossip all you want. This ain't the hen house, we ain't gossiping. So, if they ask nosy questions, yeah, I'm just working on things. It's all in their verbiage. You know how they are. You know how a bunch of hens, when they get together, how the hens do. They all chit-chat about each other, what Nancy did to Gretchen. Name games. I have a hen named Gretchen. Yes, I do. Anyway. Yeah, and a hen named Nancy. They fight all the time. Anyway, back to you, my dear. So, you got...
Yes, questions are closed.
Yeah, you set your boundaries. And being like, have a more for coffee, for tea, that kind of stuff. But as far as them being nosy, say, I don't want to discuss this. Let's talk about something else. Change the topic. Do things subtly. You don't have to be a total bitch about it, but hey, you have to, you have to. It's your house, your rules. Thanks. Let me read it for you.
I'm still shuffling cards, but I got a whole bunch of messages.
Right?
Yeah, hold on.
We're getting there, folks.
Yeah. And yes, a couple people have asked if questions are closed. Yes, they are, because I have another show that I have coming up with Liz in about half an hour. So,
Oh, fun.
yeah, I know. And I got to spend time with Curtis and Liz earlier today, too, because we were recording
Exactly.
High Vibe Tribe today. So, a full day of
Absolutely.
some of my favorite people. All right. And so they're talking to you, and then my guides are showing me a bunch of squirrels going in a wheel. Like, okay, focus.
I love it.
Focus.
All right. You're welcome, Gretchen, dearest.
Okay. Gretchen. Mm.
Speaking of images, I just got the image of you guys being in the barnyard, your neighbor being the nosy goose that's peeking over the fence to see what you're doing. That's the kind of energy I just got off of that. I'm like, interesting.
Mm-hmm. These are funny cards. Hold on. So, Gretchen, so remember earlier, if you were around, somebody else is reading, there was the Queen of Cups, and she had her little cup of secrets, right? And I said, people are on a need to know basis. This includes your neighbor. People can't take from you what you're not willing to give them. So Curtis said boundaries, that's boundaries. Like you can refuse to play. And they can talk about you all they want. It doesn't matter. You don't have to play the game they want to play. You literally can walk away and like, I'm too busy for that. And it might be too busy reading a book. It doesn't matter. I'm too busy for that. I need to go. And because you're too busy to risk your mental health, right? It frustrates your mental health.
Was that a concern? I wonder.
Okay, he was asking about your screen door, and then it was vandalized, but not by him. What was that?
So I misread that question. I thought
he was asking about my screen door, then it was.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, regardless, you don't have to play. And even opening up to that energy of now you're focused on something bad happening to your screen door, and then it happened. I mean, that literally could be because you're focused on something bad happening to your screen door, and it just happened. Now you just brought that energy in, right? But your neighbor is the one that stirred it up. I mean, you can have bad actors in your life, and you can choose not to play. If they're asking about something, say, I'd love to have this conversation with you another time. Not next life, maybe. I don't know. But right now, I've got to go take care of some things. And pretty soon, after every single time you have to go take care of some things, and no, you don't have to explain to them what it is, then eventually they're going to get bored and they're going to, go away. They're energy vampires, those people are. They're sucking energy from you to make themselves feel whole, and don't allow it. Those are boundaries. And you'll often hear me say, put up a screen door, not a brick wall. And I think that's funny that you put your screen door up there. And I say that because a lot of times to deal with the rest of humanity, we want to put up a brick wall. Well, the problem is that keeps that energy flow, that pentacle energy from flowing. It blocks it when we put up that brick wall. So I would say put up a screen door. Love and light is happy to flow through all day long. We're just keeping the bugs out, right? And right now your neighbor's a bug. You're just keeping the bugs out. You refuse to play. And there's something else you got to do, and start walking away. Okay, yeah, she said, no, I wasn't thinking about my screen door, but it happened. Okay, well, regardless, if you're the question is about your neighbor and how do I disconnect, you just choose to, and you actually do. I've got other things I need to do, and you walk away. I got the Knight of Swords. So knights are action cards, but the swords are sword of truth. Also, you can choose to take your sword of truth. Your truth may be different from their truth. They're a nosy neighbor. They want to gossip. They don't have a full life, and so they're looking to suck life from you to make their life more full. Whatever. You don't have to play. You don't have to choose to play. So your truth is you have other ways that you have other things you want to put your energy into than whatever that neighbor wants to focus their energy into. You're not in alignment. If it makes you feel bad, you're not in alignment. Go do something that makes you happy. When you're happy, you are in alignment. When you're not happy, you are out of alignment. So whatever you don't want is telling you what you do want. So what is it that you do want? Do you want that neighbor to change how they are being, how they're behaving? You're not going to be able to do that. That's up to them to do. You can't control what somebody else thinks, says, or does. You can only control what you think, say, or do. So all you can choose to do is focus on, I would like to be left alone by this person. I don't like their energy. Fine. Okay. Then it's up to you to choose to not engage with that energy. And whether you do it from being polite or being rude, it really doesn't matter. You're choosing to disengage from that energy. If it makes you feel better by being polite about it, cool. I've got other things I need to do, period. I'm a busy person.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't matter. You don't have to explain to them what you're doing. And if they say, oh, what do you have to? I really got to go. And just start walking away. Great. I'm glad. Good to see you. Peace out, man. But I gotta go. And what they first showed me was you have a full garden and you have a bunch of light going on, and they have a single flower. They see your light and they see your garden, and they want that. They want some of your energy. They want some of what you've got. It is not your job to kill off your garden so that it matches theirs and makes them happy, right? You're at a higher vibration than they are. They see your vibration, they feel your vibration, they see and feel your light, and they instead of them rising up to meet you, they're trying to pull you down. Mm-hmm. Don't play. It's your choice whether or not you allow them to pull you down or whether you just do not engage. And the more you disengage from it, they're either going to choose to raise their vibration, which is the point Curtis was making, or they're going to go away eventually. You starve the energy vampire and it goes away. They find another source of energy. And then I got Two of Pentacles, which is you trying to play this game of, I don't want to be mean and I don't want to be seen as rude and I want to be nice. And, but the reality is it doesn't matter. They're just trying to get some of your energy. So however you choose to disengage is fully up to you. I usually choose, very nonchalant neutrality, and I got to go. That's how I do it. I'm not like typically, unless you really push my buttons, I will be, but typically I'm not going to be outwardly rude or mean to you. I'm just going to be like, okay, well, I've got some things I need to do, so I'll see you later. And I just start walking away and there are people who will keep talking to you as you're walking away. And, the door is my property. Bye. Shut the door. I got to go, and shut the door. Like, you don't have to open your door. They're going to find somebody else to suck the energy from. Believe me, there are always people they can suck energy from. It doesn't have to be you. You get to choose whether or not it's you. And then I got the Lovers card, which is, they're trying to be your friend, but they're not really your friend. They're not your friend. Whether or not they like you means nothing. They're not your, who they happen to live next to you. You don't have to engage with them. They're not a solid resource for you. You do not need to give them your flowers out of your garden so that they feel like they have a garden. They're just going to kill them anyway. Just tend to your own garden. And then I got the Hermit. Like, you have to be okay with yourself. Whatever it is inside of you, your internal that you need to reflect on of why this bothers you. If it bothers you, you're out of alignment and connection to spirit. You need to go to a place that makes you happy. And I don't like confrontation. I do a lot to try to avoid it. But if you push me into a corner, you're not going to like it. I'm still a redhead Aries and I'm going to come at you. But it's not going to be what I'm going to go for first. It's going to be where I come at if you push me into a corner, right? So at first, I'm going to be nice to you and I'm going to politely excuse myself. But if you keep following me down the hallway, then I'm going to get irritated. And then, so there are stages to this, but just choose not to play.
Mm-hmm.
Choose not to play the game and you've got to go. So I'm not saying you're not fine by yourself, Gretchen. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you can choose whether or not you play and to exit out of it. You're wanting to know how to disengage or disconnect from your neighbor. Don't play the game. Literally go away. and choose not to engage. The more you engage with them, the more that you're letting them pull your energy down. So just choose not to engage with them and go on about your way. So essentially, Kurt, we're picking up. Let me see if my notes have anything else. Yeah, the other thing they said is it's not your job to make them feel whole. So I think I may have said that, but that's basically the message I got. So thank you. Thank you for letting us read for you. Hopefully that helps. And final question is from Bree. Bree is wondering, Bree's had some challenges this year, and I read in the comments, you have long COVID and you ended up losing your job and losing your car. You're wondering if you're going to be able to buy a car this year. So, first of all, again, go through that drive-through and make it so. Put in your order for a car, preferably a car that doesn't need a lot of maintenance. Right? Be careful what you wish for. Be a little more specific. Transportation, car, yes. Put in your drive-through order.
Did we get Elga?
You're welcome, Gretchen. Bring it by. I think maybe a few weeks ago I may have read on this. And if it wasn't you, I'm seeing the same thing. So I think I'm getting the same answer, but I'm going to pull cards anyway.
Exactly. So, Bree, right off the bat, I'm getting self-love, self-care. With now these. With these two coming in together, it feels more, I'm hearing the phrase, pinch and pennies to save money. Like you're working on this. It's something you're focusing on to make it work. Totally get that. But whatever it is you're doing, keep doing it. Because the willow is stepping in, saying the sun's coming in, lighting the way for you. Things are happening for you in this journey forward. So you're definitely moving forward. I also got the Four of Wands energy, which to me is the Liberation card. You were working your tail off to get this. So it's a potential coming in for it. Providing there's no other bumps in the road, which I didn't see any in the castings or in the drawings. You should be able to by the end of the year. As for when, I did get shown a blanket of snow, so hopefully it's before the snowfall. Not sure what state you're in, or if you guys have snow where you're at. Some states are lucky and don't have snowfall. Me, I unfortunately have snowfall. So, you too. That's all I got for you. Thanks for for you.
Well, not good snow. Yeah. So, okay, Bree's like, I don't remember that. So it might have been somebody else or somebody else that was in a very similar situation and they were hoping to get a car too. So, but I see the same thing actually, which first thing that I said was, put your order in at the drive-through. Well, I got Page of Wands. So again, Page is new energy, but you have your magic wand. Put forth your order. to the universe. I want, bring me a working car. However it happens, let it happen however it's going to, whether it's the disability payments or whatever. Maybe somebody donates one to you or has one, whatever it is. Be open to options, but put your order in at the drive-thru and say, bring me a working car. So that is your page of wands moving forward. And I also got the 5 of Pentacles, which is, you're really wanting this car. That would help make life a lot easier, because absolutely it does. I totally get that. And then I got the 6 of Wands, which is the victory card, which tells me, there's a good chance this could happen. What I first saw was, I think you do have a car coming your way. It may not be like, the car of your dreams scenario, but there is a vehicle that I think is coming your way. They're wanting me to have you kind of hone in on your energy and manifestation. I got Hermit card, which is dialing in your own energy and vibration. So really focusing on how are you going to feel when you get that car? You're going to feel happy. You're going to feel fulfilled. It'd be like a sigh of relief, because it's easier to life be lifing, and it's easier to life when there's a vehicle. I totally get that. How are you going to feel, and really focus on the emotions of that, and then finding things in your current life that already make you feel happy, fulfilled, content. And that's that same feeling. So therefore that's that same vibration that'll allow it to come in a little quicker. And then Curtis, when you were like, okay, timing, I heard 3 to 4, and I'm guessing months. But that would be November, December-ish. Timing is not my strong suit. And also because it depends on a lot of factors that can energy always breathes, right? So certain things happen, it can make things happen faster. When other things happen, it can slow things down. So again, I don't know what state you live in, but if you tend to get snow around Washington, maybe, like I live in Oregon, and we may or may not get snow anywhere from November to March. So last year we didn't get any. So, but Washington is farther north. So, and you have to share your son's car. So, okay. So when you have that vehicle, since you're sharing a situation, I get it's not ideal. Because my son doesn't have a car either, and he borrows my car fairly often, but and that's fine. But when you're using the car, just put yourself into, I'm in a car. This is what I want, but I want it to be mine, and this is how I feel being able to utilize a car. Thank you for bringing this to me. Like literally, thank you for bringing this to me. Bring this to me as soon as possible. So. HBJ says, I can send you snow. We need it. We had less snowpack last year, and we have entire lakes that are completely dried up, and forest fires going to beat the band this year. So, we'll take it. But so the short answer to your question is yes, we do see a car coming, but I think it's still going to be a few months out yet, but there is one coming your way. Just keep trying to match that vibration and stay in it's going to happen, and just allow things to come to you to let it happen. So, so hope that helps. And thank you for letting us read for you. So Sutafi says, I was sleeping, can hear Judy's voice in the background, reading for Gretchen's nosy neighbor. I love it. I will rewatch the raid. Oh, I'm sorry. Probably nobody needs my voice while they're sleeping.
That's awesome. That's right. You're in Iceland.
There you go.
I don't know if Iceland or Norway.
Well, that was our last question that we're trying to take. Yeah, send to Iceland. Curtis, do you have anything coming up in the next few days that you want to let people know about by any chance? I didn't ask you in the beginning, so I'd give you a chance.
We have the Nut House on Friday tomorrow. Which is tomorrow, I think. It is Thursday. Yep, tomorrow is the Nut House at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tune in and watch. It is a dumpster fire Friday, y'all. So we got spicy reads going out, you guys. join us for a bunch of sass. You all know how we are on
Love
Dumpster
it.
Fire Fridays. So bring your questions and join us. It'll be
Well,
myself,
Dumpster Fire.
Gigi, and Lulu.
Nice. The trio of trouble.
Yes, exactly.
Very cool. Well, for the rest of today, in about 10 minutes, Liz and I have a show going on. Artist Liz and I are doing a show. And then tonight, in about 3 hours, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, I am hosting Golden Girls Coffee Clutch with Marina from Heart Center Tarot and Sherry from Voices from the Swamp. And that's our political show. We took a little bit of a hiatus during summer, but we are back. And the general theme is don't do stupid things and we won't talk about you.
I love that.
So thank you all so much for joining us. Please like, share, subscribe, both Curtis's channel and my channel. We would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, Curtis, for hanging out with me today. And hang tight. We're going to say goodbye to everybody here, but hang on just a moment. We'll talk to you backstage. Thank you, everybody. See you soon. Peace out.